everyone. I am Miguel from Source International. Welcome to the fifth and last of the series of 5 video modules introducing the proposed draft of the Global Guide on Participatory Environmental Monitoring, PEM. In this video, I will provide an outline of the last chapter of the guide, Chapter 5, Data and Information Management, which also is quite an important topic. The PEM committee should be aware that data management needs to become central to the design of PEM program, and that this will require increasing the role of community members in digital platform design, implementation, and use. But PEM data must be subject to assurance, verification, and validation before being used. Data quality along with funding is still one of the most critical concerns of PEM practitioners. Awareness of data quality is the most relevant aspect of data accuracy. Data quality assurance gives credibility and reputation to PEM. It makes the output usable for the broad range of end users and applications and contributes to higher levels of stakeholder engagement and long-term sustainability. However, different stakeholders and projects may aspire to different levels of data accuracy. Data quality may also mean different things to different stakeholders. Therefore, the committee should create a minimum standard for data quality practices and always seeks to improve data quality if necessary. Data are considered reliable if the methods by which they are collected and analyzed remain stable over time. Data quality in PEM should be assured and controlled in a flexible, robust, and sustainable manner. Concerns regarding the quality of the data can be addressed with training, quality assurance measures, and good protocol design. Data quality should always be prioritized from the data user's perspective. All stakeholders from the committee should be invited to co-develop standards for data quality and explicitly state the data quality levels they expect in order to form an agreed approach to data quality. Regarding PEM data verification and validation, peer verification and expert verification are two of the most common validation and verification methodologies. Peer verification involves experienced participants named peers, helping to identify and validate observations and data provided by new or inexperienced participants. The main goal is self-regulation by qualified PEM committee members within the relevant domain and a convergence towards shared narrative on data quality. In expert verification, specific contributors or stakeholders are identified as experts within the PEM project. These experts then verify the data which is generated or collected by other participants. Once the needs of data usability are defined, a solution for data quality can be formulated for expert verification. Therefore, continuous expert assistance is required. To assess the complementarity of PEM and official data, PEM dataset should be analyzed against government agency data for comparison and validation where monitoring locations are similar. There are a number of key stages where a validation can occur. First, at the planning and design stage, as there is an opportunity to reduce the number of erroneous contributions through expert verification. Two, while participants are actively collecting and generating data, flagging outliers or potentially erroneous contributions through peer verification. And third, after the project, identifying data quality issues such as remaining outliers either through peer or expert verification or validation. Concerning the use and the reuse of PEM data, a key challenge for the PEM committee is how to increase the use of the monitoring data generated. A recommendation is to start with the data and then collaboratively find the value and the solution for each stakeholder group together within the committee. Once the values for PM parameters have been obtained, they should be compared against some environmental quality standard in order to transform the data into relevant information. This facilitates comparison between official data in the study area and the PM data collected for the study. One reason for the feeling of success of the PM committee is that PM has resulted in the government, the company, or any other accountable stakeholder addressing specific issues or risks based on the data collected. Monitoring can also generate information about other sources of pollution. With the results of the monitoring, the committee should follow up on the problems identified and suggestions for resolving them. These problems can be social environmental aspects that the monitoring identifies. And another reason for the feeling of success of the PM committee is the promoting greater access to information and dissemination of environmental issues that concern the community. However, many PM projects all have different and potentially incompatible ways of dealing not only with the data quality, but also with sharing data. Distinct priorities by different stakeholders can be reconciled in a way that prompts a large-scale adoption of interoperability standards and an increased emphasis on data sharing for PM programs. This should also be included in the data and information management protocol formalized by the PM committee. Data use and reuse needs to clarify data ownership and future accessibility through open data, open standards, and it is important that communities also own the data that is shared and stored in an accessible format online, and that all participants approach the development of the PM flexibility in order to incorporate all needs and viewpoints. It is recommended that all community-generated data is available under Creative Commons license. Licenses can copy, distribute, and display the data only if they give the author credit to the PM committee. Concerns regarding the ultimate ownership of the data and the need to address privacy and traceability issues of community-based contributions can be addressed by establishing an institutionalized system for data sharing and clearly recognizing participant contributions. In case where data may be sensitive, strong measures should be put into place to reassure participants, which requires both good data management measures and procedures and good communication. New models to balance privacy and data protection requirements with the mandate for open access data and transparent data governance also need to be established. And with this, we finished the fifth and last video module about Chapter 5, Data and Information Management. But in order to inform the global guide through a collaborative process, we would like to hear from different stakeholders regarding a few relevant key aspects. So these are my last two questions. How can PM data be managed and used for decision-making and public awareness? Can you share good practices of community-based or participatory monitoring? Thanks for watching.